1 year has passed since the Colonial pipeline breach. Good evening, I'm Emily Proud. Not only was gas nearly impossible to find, but it also posed a major threat to transportation. News 2's Nikki McGee found out the threat may not be over, and breaches like these could shut down other aspects of our lives.
Gas prices may seem high right now, but if you think back to a year ago, just finding gas was nearly impossible. And while lines were wrapped around blocks, a national security expert says the pipeline breach exposed a threat that goes well beyond the pump. Chris Ronquillo remembers the fight to fuel up a year ago after Tennesseans learned about the Colonial pipeline cyber attack.
Like 30 minutes to wait to get to the gas pump, and then, everybody was hell, there was people around the corner.
From inside the station, Antriel Dimitrov remembers customers' reactions after being told not to panic buy.
It was madness. We had customers coming in, getting huge amounts of gas, trying to put it in crazy things that gas don't belong in.
Gas was eventually restored after millions of dollars in ransomware was paid. But cybersecurity expert Eric Cole warns the threat extends well beyond the pump.
Colonial pipeline wasn't an anomaly. The vulnerabilities and exposures that are in Colonial are in a lot of other critical infrastructure and could happen with electricity, oil, gas, and water across the country. So this really needs to be a wake-up call.
Even local businesses have been forced to pay hackers ransoms to get access to their data again.
We've seen ransomware payments as low as $300 all the way up to multi-million, targeting the small, medium, and large companies. So this is a problem that everyone needs to worry about, no matter how small, how medium, or how large you are. If you're in business and you have clients, ransomware could hit you.
Cole's advice: use separate devices and store data on a device not connected to the internet.
I have a Windows computer that I do all my work. I write all my reports. I do my analysis, but I never check email or surf the web. Then I have a simpler iPad that I only use for checking email. Now, if I do make a mistake and I click on a link or open an attachment and I get hit with ransomware, it's on an iPad that doesn't have any data. There's no exposure, and I can rebuild it very, very quickly.
Although steps can be taken to prevent these hacks, for some, the vulnerability exposed by the Colonial pipeline is shocking.
Scary. Scary. A push of a button and everybody's life can get changed.
Nikki McGee, News 2.
In addition to the Colonial pipeline, over the last year, meatpacking company JBS was also hacked. That resulted in slowing down beef production across the U.S. Some cyber experts are now warning about attacks from Russia amid the war in Ukraine.